Hey, what up, legends? How's it going? It's your boy Kiwin Bacon here. Now today for Daily Deck Showcase, we are going to be playing a beautiful and unique Hunter deck created by a Greek free-to-play player named Diamantis. And I'll put a link to his guide in the description. He wrote a pretty lengthy guide about how to play the deck, including some mulligans and some matchup mechanics and everything. So if you're interested in increasing your win rate, go take a look at that. And why I say this deck is unique is because the guy is free to play and he's made it to rank 33 legend with this extremely high legend with a seemingly low cost deck, 4300 dust. So if you're interested in climbing the ladder and you do have the cards for this, I highly recommend this. You will have a great time climbing with that at the moment. It is extremely powerful. Before we actually get into any gameplay, I did wanted to mention that there is a new expansion coming around real soon, and as always, your boy Kiwi is here for you. I am hosting a giveaway on my channel this time around. I'm giving away a 50-pack pre-purchase bundle as well as the 80-pack mega pre-purchase bundle for subscribers on this channel. If you're interested in being able to participate in that giveaway, all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, of course, to be eligible, and then I need you to leave a comment down in the comment section below letting me know what is the archetype you'd like to see most in the new expansion, and I'll enter you in the draw for those packs. So good luck to you, good luck to your friends, of course. I'm sure they wouldn't pass an opportunity such as this. And of course, we are going to be playing the big damage deck. It is called Legend Aggro Hunter on Hard Pawn. And of course, it is going to be blowing faces. Really, what you're looking to do here is to completely destroy your opponent as fast as possible. It's pretty nuts. Okay, you can get some pretty crazy starts with this. Usually, you're looking for your Dire Maw, your Razor Maw, your Bear Shark, and then Howlmaster. I do not have any of this, so I have to hard mulligan for a 1-drop, even though I did have 2 out of the 4 cards that were interesting to me. It is too dangerous for me not to mulligan for a 1-drop, and as such, I dropped everything else to be looking for that. Now, I still didn't get it. Hopefully we don't get too wrecked, but for the most part, this shouldn't be too much of a problem. I would also like to mention that as in any good Hunter deck, you're going to be running the one and only Deathstalker Rexar. It is rotating out soon. I do not know how strong the deck is going to be after rotation, but as far as it goes, for the moment, it is pretty crazy, that's for sure. I could play a Hyena, however, I do prefer coining out Bear Shark in a situation like this, because the only way for Warlock to actually kill this right now is Hellfire. From what I understand, like a minion or Hellfire. I can deal with minions, but oh, okay, so he's playing Mechathune, huh? Okay. He's most likely going to be playing Defile. I don't want to, you know, I mean, okay, you know what? If he does have a 1-cost minion to put onto here, all the power to him. If he can, oh my god, he does. Well played. He didn't have the file though, unfortunately. That was a bit scary. Not gonna lie to you, I got a bit scared right there. I'm just gonna buff this big boy to make it even more complicated for my opponent to destroy. And now Hellfire doesn't kill it, and Defile doesn't kill it, so I'm pretty safe for the most part. I am still afraid of playing Bittertide Hydra next turn though. Oh, he does have the file. Don't know why he didn't play it earlier, though. That would have been great. He's drawing a lot of cards. So now that he did actually play his Defile, I feel like it's a good time to play the Bittertide Hydra. See, it is a fantastic card against most things apart from... Oh, he didn't mind burning cards. That means he's got everything he needs, huh? Okay. Well, yeah, so this is good against basically everything apart from very, very specific decks, aka Defile, which is why I kind of waited to play it. And then against Odd Paladins. This is really weak against that, so you might be having a little difficulty there for the most part, but overall it should be okay. He is gonna heal, which is a bit annoying. He's pretty low. Don't forget you can also use Baited Arrow to go face as well, so we've got a lot of damage in our hand right now. Okay. Corpse Taker it is. And the Cheaty Ankle Biter. I really don't want to heal the guy. He does have a ton of taunts too, which is pretty annoying. I'm going to do this. Cannot be targeted is excellent here. We'll go ahead, play the cannot be targeted. I'm going to play the hatchet. Yes, he heals, but I will kill command. And him not being able to kill the Bittertide Hydra is gonna make a huge difference, I feel. Yes, he's drawing a lot. Yes, this is a bit scary since he's got a lot of taunts, he's got a lot of heals and everything. But believe hard enough, and you will be able to make everything come through because this Bittertide Hydra is just so damn powerful. You can't clear everything. The Gluttonous Ooze. Okay. Gluttonous Ooze is pretty darn good here. And I feel like my opponent is trying to set up a turn for his 7-cost minion. Okay, I can Iron Peak L. Silence that. I'll hear power. Do a ton of damage. I'll play my links to kill a 2-1. I'm probably gonna take a ton of damage because of that Bittertide Hydra here, so I'm not too happy about that. And I feel like my opponent's gonna clean the board right here. Yep, there it is, Lord Godfrey. And I'm taking damage on that too. The dude better heal. Because if not, I will Baited Arrow him. I will absolutely Baited Arrow him. Perfect. There's not a best finish than this. This is just perfect. Alright. At least we knew what he had. We didn't play around it. We just went for the face damage. It could have backfired, of course, but it was kind of obvious what he was trying to do there. Just trying to have a few minions on the board and trying to keep some at a certain, you know, life total. I kind of felt like that was going to be happening. Yeah, I mean, that was a good game. I really appreciated it. Of course, as last game, we do not have... Well, we do... Okay, we do have the Spring Paw, which I feel is decent enough to... I mean, I'd much rather... Yeah, I'd much rather have like a Dire Maul and then Razor Maw to be you know 100% honest. But if that's what I can have, I'll take it. At least I have a 1-drop, you know. It's not like I'm completely starved for that. Okay, so we'll play the Spring Paw. The next turn I'm gonna coin out the Bear Shark, and then as an option, I also have a 3-drop of Spring Paw and the Lynx and the other Lynx, so I can rush something and try to kill something that wants to threaten my Bear Shark, perhaps. So we'll see. But playing a Bear Shark on turn 2, pretty darn dangerous. Okay, now that I do have the Timberwolf, I can answer threats in the form of taunts and all quite easily. So I do like that. Flanking Strike, also very good to remove annoying minions from the other side. The one thing that annoys me here is, I was gonna say SI7 agent, but you know, I can do with this. Alright, well, I'll get rid of the augmented Elec, as it is pretty scary, and my opponent just decided to leave. Easy game. I didn't get to do anything, but you know what? That happens once in a while. People get a little salty, especially when they're playing against a good deck like this one. We are playing against a Hunter, and it is apparently pretty good for us for a matchup, specifically because of Bear Shark. I do have the Houndmaster, do have the Hatchet. You know what? I will keep the Hatchet here. Usually you'd want to keep the Dire Maul. Apparently he's coming back. You'd want to keep the Dire Maul, the Crackling Razor Maw, and everything. But the Hatchet can make for a very, very handy tool. And then, of course, Bear Shark is what straight up wins the matchup for us. Because it cannot be Flanking Strike, which is great. That's a fantastic asset. If you play your turn 3 and your opponent just straight up kills it, you're not gonna be too happy about it. That is for sure. He chooses to not do anything. I will play both the Lynx and the Hyena. Will not use the Hatchet. I could go face, I could, but I'd much rather have a better board presence. And of course, if he cannot kill the Hyena, I'm gonna be in a perfect spot here. Oh, decides to play Unleash the Hounds, which he could have used much later in the game to get a better effect, but he wasted that. Well, wasted. He had to play it here. So that worked in our favor. I will now use an attack from the weapon since I've got an extra one and I have a commanding presence on the board. And he doesn't have Flanking Strike. That's excellent. That is absolutely excellent. Is that a Flanking Strike? It is. Alright. Well, good sir. That is pretty darn good. Got Misha. And of course, the Crackling Razor Maw on this little guy here. I'll go with the Wind Fury. Guys, down to 19 already. I have a bunch of minions on board. I can buff something. I've got Leroy for extra burst damage. And my opponent is looking for answers. Unfortunately, did not get the Bear Shark. Oh, nice. Alright, that's pretty good. Did not really work out in his favor right there. He was probably looking for the Divine Shield, which he didn't get. Alright, I've got 7, 9, 15. It is technically not enough. I will just Flanking Strike this. Hero Power. I'll use my weapon to get rid of his little guy. And my opponent conceded. Yeah, it's pretty darn good. From what the creator of the deck said, people might think that you're actually crazy for not running Master's Call and instead running the Houndmasters, right? However, you're not crazy. You're playing against a mid-range hunter with the usual engine of Master's Call, you know, Dire Frenzy, High Manor. On turn 3, they will either play Animal Companion or play Master's Call. If they play Master's Call, all you have to do is throw down a Bear Shark and then Houndmaster, and then they can't do anything about it. They have no means of actually getting rid of what you've just done. I actually have a play on every turn here. I do appreciate that. I will keep that hand. It is not the best, but it is quite strong still. And yes, it is true that nowadays when people see the Houndmaster instead of Master's Call, they are wondering, why are you doing this? Well, there's other ways to play Hunter, and Bear Shark is a really, really strong card in today's meta. And that is the short answer. And I really do like this start. If I could just get extra damage on this Spring Paw, force a Defile for my opponent, that would be absolutely fantastic. Which is not the okay, that's okay. I will play the Crackling Razor Maw on this little guy. I will give him Poisonous, which is really annoying for anyone, especially if they're trying to put down a big Drake or a dragon on turn 3 or 4. They don't want to see this. They definitely don't want to see this. Huh? Now, if he's got the file in hand, well, actually, I could just do this. If he didn't have the file in hand, I'm assuming he would have done it. I could just coin Houndmaster, kill that, it doesn't die, and now my opponent has to play Hellfire. Or else they're in very big trouble. That is not a good situation to be in. Seems like he doesn't have it. Seems like he doesn't have it, and boy, that is good for me, isn't it? I can Timberwolf. I can play a Lynx. I can kill this. Now there's the... You could go face, or you could kill this. I feel like I kind of have to kill this. I feel like my opponent doesn't have a board clear, or else he would have played it already. Right? Or at least that's my reasoning. And if anything goes south, I do have that Stalker Rexar, so I can come back. So you know. He just picked up a Defile, but it still doesn't kill the Hellmaster. And right after he played Defile, we played Bittertide Hydra, sealed the deal. He hasn't been able to play his Giant, he hasn't been able to play his Dragon. And now I'm the one that's got a huge minion on board. This guy is dead. I'm very sorry about that, sir, but that is game. Alright. Poisonous, nothing to scuff at. Especially on the little Spring Paw. I love this deck. I definitely do. And I hope you love it too. It is a beast of a deck on the ladder at the moment. And there is a reason that our man Diamantis managed to climb to rank 33 legend with this. That is pretty much it for me today. I hope you guys give it a try and you have a good time while doing so.